will carry out the study starting today. It includes online surveys for affected individuals and families living in Busan from August 11th to September 15th and focus group interviews with academics and field experts. Those who rarely go out or avoid social interaction are encouraged to participate. The city will use expert feedback to shape effective policies. In international news, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that expanding military operations in Gaza aims to end the war, not extend it. He said Israel must defeat Hamas and establish a civilian government not linked to Hamas or the Palestinian Authority. Netanyahu claimed Israel controls about 70 to 75% of Gaza, targeting remaining Hamas strongholds. He criticized Hamas for demanding full Israeli withdrawal and releasing terrorists during ceasefire talks, calling this surrender terms. He also accused Hamas of spreading false hunger claims by diverting aid. And now for today's weather. Current temperatures are around 28 degrees Celsius under clear skies. There is a chance of rain later today. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is Busan Worldwide with Stephanie Yoon. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Good morning and welcome to Busan Worldwide. Robots are no longer just simple animated characters or toys. Robotics technology is advancing at an unimaginable pace, boldly stepping into domains once reserved for humans. Serving robots now deliver food, and in logistics warehouses, robots work around the clock storing goods. We even have companion robots that can interact with people. And before long, we may find ourselves receiving parcels and meals delivered by autonomous robots. From tackling labor shortages caused by an aging population, to improving safety in hazardous workplaces, to enhancing quality of life, we're looking to robotics as the key to solving it all. In this era where the boundary between humans and robots is fading, robotics capability has become a decisive factor in determining national competitiveness. 로봇 기술력이 곧 국가 경쟁력을 좌우하는 시대가 되었습니다. Well, this is Busan Worldwide, and I'm your host of the week, Claire Kim.
This is Busan Worldwide, your window into Busan, your bridge to the world.
You're tuned in to Busan Worldwide, live this Monday morning, August 11th, here on BEFM 부산영어방송 90.5 FM in Busan and 103.3 FM in Gijang, Jeongwan and Doksan areas. On July 24th at RoboCup 2025, the world's largest AI robotics competition held in Brazil, Busan National University's robotics team Taidiboi proudly claimed victory with a record-breaking score. The Taidiboi team's robot, Anubi스, goes beyond being a simple machine, setting a new standard for intelligent robots that can think and communicate on their own. In today's The Interview, We'll be speaking with Kang Tae-ung and Nasrat Shadi from Busan National University's Department of Electrical Engineering, the brilliant minds behind this groundbreaking robot, to hear the behind-the-scenes stories of its creation and their experiences from the intense competition in this era where technology is transforming the world. And now, here's today's text topic question. It is, if a robot like Anubi's, the champion of RoboCup 2025, became a reality, what's the very first thing you would want it to do for you? If a robot like Anubi's, the champion of RoboCup 2025, became a reality, what's the very first thing you would want it to do for you? 네, 오늘의 문자 주제입니다. 2025년 로보컵에서 우승한 아누비스 같은 로봇이 생긴다면 여러분은 그 로봇에게 어떤 일을 가장 먼저 맡기고 싶으신가요? 2025년 로보컵에서 우승한 아누비스 같은 로봇이 생긴다면 여러분은 그 로봇에게 어떤 일을 가장 먼저 맡기고 싶으신가요? Well, for me, it would be maybe these days my workload has suddenly increased, both personal tasks and work at the office, so I'd want to use the robot as my own dedicated personal assistant. So it could organize my meeting schedule for the day, automatically send the details to the meeting participants, and present important documents right on time. Maybe it could be better than me. So I would probably ask my work to schedule my work to the robot. So we invite you to join the conversation here on Busan Worldwide. You can send us a text message to pound 9050 for 101 or participate for free through Kakao Talk and the YouTube live chat. 자, 그럼 오늘의 더 인터뷰 시작하겠습니다. Even at this very moment, countless robots around the world are thinking, learning, and moving on their own, transforming our lives. In the past, robots were merely automated machines that repeated preset tasks. But today's robots have evolved into intelligent partners that use artificial intelligence to sense their surroundings, interact with people, and take on complex tasks. At this pivotal moment, as the paradigm of robotics shifts, Korea's technological prowess has amazed the world. At RoboCup 2025, the world's most prestigious AI robotics competition, Busan National University's Taidiboy’, the only Korean team to participate, proudly claimed victory with a record-breaking score. In today's The Interview, we're joined by the heroes behind this historic win, Kang Tae-ung and Nasrat Shadi from Busan National University's Department of Electrical Engineering Ta이디보이’ team, to talk in depth about the behind-the-scenes stories from the competition and the future of robotics in Korea. 지금 이 순간에도 전 세계의 수많은 로봇들이 스스로 판단하고 배우고 움직이고 우리의 삶을 바꾸고 있습니다. 오늘 더 인터뷰에서는 로보컵 2025에서 역대 최고점으로 역사적인 우승을 거둔 부산대학교 전기공학과 타이디보이 팀의 강태웅 연구원, 나스라트 샤디 연구원과 함께 대회의 비하인드 스토리와 한국 로봇 공학의 미래에 대해 이야기 나눠보겠습니다. 두 분 어서 오세요.
안녕하세요.
반갑습니다. Hello, first of all, congratulations on your victories.
Thank you.
You must be very excited. So to start off, could you say a quick hello to our listeners, and would love to hear how you felt after winning one of the world's most prestigious AI robot competitions. And could you also tell us more about the competition you participated in, like what kind of event it was? And since you set a record-breaking highest score ever, we're curious to know what that moment meant to you.
So as you mentioned, at the AI robotics competition, So I asked, what's the RoboCup to AI?
Oh, yes.
And the answer was RoboCup is an international robotics competition aimed at advancing robotics and artificial intelligence research through challenges such as robot soccer, rescue operations, and service robotics. So the league at home, which we took part in, is the league where service robots tackles everyday household tasks in realistic, unstructured environments, demonstrating how they can assist people in daily life. So there are 8 different missions, such as cleaning up, storing groceries, and receptioning the guest. And we show the most successful mission performance we've ever achieved in the RoboCup. So there was a lot more progress than before, and I'm very happy and satisfied with our performance.
Yes. And Shadi?
Well, for me, in the competition, robots are tested on real-world tasks like recognizing people, understanding speech, and interacting naturally in human environments. And teams come from all over the world to compete, and the level is extremely high. Well, not only we won, but also set the all-time high score in the competition's history. It felt like a solid proof that we are helping setting the standard of what's possible with robots.
Yes, indeed, I see. So the Taidi team from the Department of Electrical Engineering at Busan National University consisted of 11 students. Could you tell us what specific roles you were in charge of during the development of the robot Anubi스? Mr. Kang?
So as a team leader and hardware engineer lead, I'm the one who designed and built the robot Anubi스. From setting the design goal for the general purpose service robot and designing the robot from the sketch, making the hardware, assembling the robot. So every single part of Anubi스 went through my hand. And also, I've been prepared to handle every possible situation that could arise at the competition venue. So we can continue the competition without any problems.
Yes.
In my case, I was in charge of developing Anubis's brain, the entire AI system that gives it speech, vision, and the ability to understand and reason about its surroundings. My role was to integrate multiple AI models so the robot could process what it sees and hears in real time, understand the situation, and decide the best action to take. That meant working on natural language processing and communicate fluently, computer vision so it can recognize people and objects, and reasoning systems so it can follow complex instructions. In short, I made Anubi스 could not only see and hear the world, but actually understand it and respond intelligently, just like a real teammate inside the home.
So it's an honor to have the overall producer and the brain behind the robot have in the studio with us today. So 강태웅 연구원님,
네.
we're curious, what kind of robot is Anubi스? What give it the edge to outperform other robots? In particular, when compared to Nimbro, the competing team from the University of Bonn in Germany, what were Anubi's technical strengths?
So Anubi스 is a small and powerful custom-built home service robot platform. Not only the Nimbro, but many other teams in competition have used commercial robot platforms. But these commercial platforms tend to be large, heavy, and slow in action. So drawing on our extensive robot experience, we developed Anubi스. So Anubi스 has a small footprint with an omnidirectional base, so it can smoothly drive to the target position inside the tight home space autonomously. And when it arrives to a position, to manipulate the object autonomously, it can recognize and locate the object precisely with advanced vision algorithm and handle those objects fast and safely with using its dual arms simultaneously. And the robot does these tasks for the humans, so it can communicate with humans smoothly, naturally, with advanced AI technique. So now I can proudly say that our robot is the best performing robot in the RoboCup at home league at this point.
Right, I can really sense your pride as his producer. Then Shadi 연구원님, it's said that Anubi스 excels at communicating with humans. To what extent can it actually communicate? Also, while developing its key technologies, what challenges did you face and how did you overcome them? If you have a specific example, we'd love to hear it.
Well, for Anubi스, it can communicate on a level that really surprises people. It can speak fluently in multiple languages, understand visual cues like gestures or clothing colors, and recognize a huge variety of objects. For example, if you say go to the kitchen and give the person wearing a black t-shirt an apple, it doesn't just process the words, it actually finds the kitchen and identify the right person using the vision system, locates an apple and delivers it. The biggest challenge was getting all these abilities, speech, vision, and reasoning, to work all together instantly without delay. In robotics, those systems often work in isolation, but in the real world, everything happens at once. We had to design a fully integrated AI pipeline so Anubi's could process what it sees and hears and understand the context and decide what to do in real time. It took a lot of testing, late nights, and creative problem solving, but when we finally saw it execute complex commands smoothly, it was one of the most satisfying moments of the whole project.
Oh yes, I can see how much work you all put in and how proud you are. Amazing. Then, what do you consider to be the most valuable outcome from this competition? We're curious about both the technical achievements and your personal growth. Mr. Kang?
So the fact that the robot I designed and built has been proven to excel as a service robot. So there has been questions in my mind while building robots, but achieving a high score resolved them. Also, many teams in the robot in the league showed interest in our robot and asked a lot of questions. And while answering them, I realized that our robot was better than I thought. And that gave me confidence in what I'm doing right now.
Yes. And Mr. Shadi?
Yeah, and for me, this was more than just a competition. It was a personal milestone. I've always wanted to prove and test myself on a world stage, and this was the perfect chance to do it. On the technical side, we demonstrated that we are among the very few teams in the world who can actually deliver a robot that not only performs tasks, but truly thinks, understands, and acts in real time. That's a huge leap from just running pre-programmed actions. On a personal level, the experience gave me a lot more than a trophy. It gave me confidence that the years of hard work and research at late nights was worth it, and confidence that our approach in AI and robotics works at high pressure in real situations. And most importantly, confidence that we can take this technology far beyond competitions and into people's everyday lives, where it can make a real difference.
Yes, it seems that this outcome has had a very positive impact on both of you, technically and personally. Now, listeners, if you're just tuning into Busan Worldwide, we're speaking with Kang Tae-ung and Nasrat Shadi from Busan National University's Department of Electrical Engineering, talking about the behind-the-scenes story of their robot, their competition experience, and their thoughts in this era of rapid technological change. So, since the competition took place in Brazil, we imagine there were a few unexpected moments. Could you share the most memorable episode from the event? Also, how did you deal with any unforeseen problems on site, Mr. Kang?
So from the beginning, the very first day, one of our battery charger was blown up, and it happened to many other teams too in the venue. And luckily, we had a backup, but it wasn't enough to charge all the batteries we consumed. So we got help from local volunteers in the venue, and so we went to the store to buy another power suppliers for the battery. Also, there was a dishwasher inside the arena where the robot performed task. While we are testing the cleaning up test, which is placing the dishes in the dishwasher. The shelf holding it was broken, and it fell down right in front of our robot. And there was even water inside of it. But luckily, our robot was safe, but that was the most dangerous moment we had.
It could be. Shadi?
We had some tough moments. At one critical point, Anubis suddenly made movements it was never programmed to do. Fast, unpredictable, and potentially dangerous.
Yes.
The whole team went on high alert, troubleshooting nonstop. Thankfully, we fixed it in time. But it was one of the scariest moments for me in the competition.
Oh, wow. Both incidents must have been really nerve-wracking. And maybe, yes, Your advisor, Professor Lee Seung-jun, proudly stated that this win proves Busan National University's robotics and AI technology is world-class. You also had the chance to observe robots from other countries during the competition in France. From a student's perspective, what do you think are the greatest strengths of Busan National University's robotics lab, Mr. Kang?
So as a student, the greatest strength of our lab is there are many students with extensive competition experiences. In competition, many creative problems are presented and they must be solved within a limited time. So we can learn and raise various abilities like clearly state the actual problems to solve, design and modifying the robot rapidly to address it, program the robot to perform as we intended, to tackle leveraging AI as a tool to tackle complex problems more efficiently. And lastly, work together as one unified team. I believe these abilities we've learned make our robotics lab as the best team.
Yes, indeed. And Shadi?
Our team, especially Taeyong, did incredible job designing and assembling the robot. It wasn't just functional, it was the best looking and most robust performing robot at the event. On the AI side, we were ahead of the curve. Many teams relied on third-party AI platforms like ChatGPT, which can be powerful but also come with limitations. We took a different path. We built our own AI system from scratch that gave us more complete control over how the robot think and fast response times, and features tailored exactly to the competition's real-world tasks. And the results spoke for themselves. Not only did we win, but our final score was more than triple that of the second-place team. That kind of margin doesn't happen by luck. It's a testament to the depth of the research and engineering and the teamwork Busan National University's Team Robotics Lab did. It showed me that our lab isn't just competing at a global level, we are leading the scores too.
Yes, indeed. I can clearly see that the professor is very proud of you, all of you. So you received congratulations via social media from President Lee Jae-myung himself. He also announced that next year's RoboCup will be held in Incheon and promised strong government support. As someone actively working in the robotics field, what kind of support do you believe the government should provide to help Korea's robotics technology grow even further?
So it was so unreal. The thing never ever imagined happened.
Yes.
And we are so appreciate for those congratulations. And as a student, for the future of Korea's robotics technology, I'd like to say that support the students. So students can have many opportunities to gain experiences. I'm the one who got very strong motivation and passion for the robot after experiencing the RoboCup when I was an undergraduate. And that experience bring me more broader perspective on robotics, not only its technical aspect, but also its real-world applications, collaborative processes, and the potential impact it can have on our society. So therefore, I hope that students will be given plenty of opportunities and generous support to participate in various international events such as conferences and competitions. Students are the future of the Korea.
Yes. Shadi?
First of all, we were all shocked and honestly honored that the president himself congratulated us. I even received a message from the Egyptian ambassador congratulating our team, which was a really special moment for me personally. From a robotics and AI perspective, the biggest thing we need right now is resources, especially massive computing power to train and run the next generation of AI models. The government has already started taking big steps like building data centers and providing support for researchers, which is fantastic, but reality is the AI models are growing in size and complexity so quickly that today's resources will soon feel small. If Korea wants to stay ahead in the robotics and AI, we need even larger, more accessible data centers, along with faster and more streamlined support system for startups and research teams. That combination would give innovators here the tools to compete and lead on a global stage.
Yes, I hope the government continuous and concrete support will continue in the future. And what are your future goals in the field of robotics? whether as part of Team Tidyboy or on your own, are there any new challenges or projects you're excited to pursue? And finally, please share a message for our listeners. Mr. Kang?
So my ultimate goal, I want the robot like Anubi's to blend into our everyday lives as a reliable worker, friends, and life companion. For now, I want to focus on preparing for next year's RoboCup.
Oh, wow.
I have also taken the role of TC, which means Technical Committee, for the at-home league starting this year. And since the next year's RoboCup will be held in our home ground, so I really want to be fully prepared and showcase our capabilities to the full set. I'm looking forward to your interest and support.
Yes, indeed. Shadi?
Right now, I'm taking on a new challenge, bringing Anubis's intelligence or something even better into our home. And that's why I started my own company, my own startup, Idle Robotics.
Oh, wow.
Our goal is to create a small, adorable robot that understands your emotions, connect with you on a personal level, and become a true life companion. I have been here in Busan for over a decade, and this year I've noticed a huge shift in the level of support of people like me from the government. So I would like to thank the Busan Center of Creative Economy and Innovation, and also the Global Center, Startup Center in Seoul. They have been incredible helping me navigate the Korean startup ecosystem more smoothly and giving me access to resources that would have been much more harder to find.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you, both of you. And lastly, let's imagine there's a robot like Anubis in your daily life. What would be the first thing you'd want it to do, Mr. Kang?
So absolutely all the house chores. So from the laundry, dishes, cleaning up, all the chores are done by the robot its own. So I can be lazy in my home.
Same, pretty much the same. Shadi?
I would like to ask it to tidy up my room and make me good food when I come back from work.
Oh, you both feel the same way as I do. I would love to have one in my home to do all my work and house chores. And lastly, so you made a big victory in the world competition. What was your friends or families? What did they say, Mr. Kang?
So they are all shocked about when the president congratulations.
Oh yes.
So they were so surprised and they really gave me a lot of congratulations messages.
Did you have any party?
No, I didn't.
No party, no big party. I think you deserve one.
To party.
Yeah.
Shadi? It must be your phone was maybe burning.
Like, cause I'm an Egyptian here living in Korea.
Yes.
My friends back in Egypt and my family back in Egypt, they couldn't grasp the idea of the South Korean president giving us
what that means.
a shout out. And also for the Egyptian ambassador congratulating the team. It was a huge point that my friends and family kept congratulating.
Did they all
us.
watch the games?
Yes, some videos I constantly kept sending videos to my families.
Personally, I'm just wondering, did your family understand what you do? Like, exactly, if you explain?
I didn't explain all about what
Yes.
I'm doing to my family, but they do understand what I'm doing right now.
Roughly?
Yeah, roughly, yes.
Okay, Shadi, do they really get it?
Nobody understands.
Of course.
Yeah, I just do software. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But they know that you're very good and the world best by now.
Well,
They
now,
assume right now.
Now they know, right? So you've got some pressure for next year? I've said this is local.
A little bit, but we are very confident about it.
Oh, wow.
So.
I like that. And Shadi, you're confident as well?
very confident
brain
in
of
next year, especially.
Yes. Oh, I feel very calm. Really looking at you, confident, made me feel calm. And yes, the passion and expertise of Busan National University's Tidyboy team, including our two guests, brought to life the robot Anubi's, which has become a proud symbol of Korea's technological prowess on the global stage. We look forward to Tidyboy's future challenges and continued growth. 앞으로도 타이디보이 팀의 새로운 도전과 성장을 계속 응원하겠습니다. 두 분 오늘 함께 해주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you for both joining us today.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 감사합니다. And this was the interview with Mr. Kang Tae-ung and Nasrat Shadi of Busan National University's Department of Electrical Engineering, members of the Ta이디보이’ team that won the 2025 AI International Robotics Competition Robot Cup. 오늘은 2025 AI 국제 로봇 대회 로봇컵에서 우승한 부산대학교 전기공학과 타이디보이 팀의 강태웅 연구원, 나스라트 샤디 연구원과 함께했습니다. With that, let's take a song break. This is What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber.
What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah, when you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Said you're running out of time. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Better make up your mind. What do you mean? You're so indecisive. What I'm saying, trying to catch the beat, make up your heart. Don't know if you're happy or complaining. Don't want for us to win. Where do I start? First you wanna go to the left, then you wanna turn right. Wanna argue all day, making love all night. First you're up, then you're down, and in between. Oh, I really wanna know, what do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah, when you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Said you're running out of time. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Better make up your mind. What do you mean? You're overprotective when I'm leaving. Trying to compromise, but I can't win. You wanna make a point, but you keep preaching. You had me from the start, won't let this end. First you wanna go to the left, then you wanna turn right. Wanna argue all day, make love all night. First you're up, then you're down, and in between. Oh, I really wanna know, what do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah, when you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean? I wanna know. Oh, what do you mean? Said you're running out of time. What do you mean? Oh, baby. Oh, what do you mean? Better make up your mind. What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah, when you don't want me to move, but you tell me to go. What do you mean? I'll be more straightforward. Oh, what do you mean? Said you're running out of time. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Better make up your mind. What do you mean?
And that was What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber. Welcome back to Busan Worldwide. I'm your host of the week, Claire Kim. And now let's check out some of our messages that we've got. So today's text topic was, if a robot like Anubi's, the champion of RoboCup 2025, became a reality, what's the very first thing you would want it to do for you? If a robot like Anubi's, the champion of RoboCup 2025, became a reality, what's the very first thing you would want it to do for you? 오늘의 문자 주제입니다. 2025년 로보컵에서 우승한 아누비스 같은 로봇이 생긴다면 여러분은 그 로봇에게 어떤 일을 가장 먼저 맡기고 싶으신가요? We've got some messages coming in. ID Benny님 saying, I think I want to do it for me to clean the house for us. I think everyone thinks the similar things. Everyone the robot to clean the house. And TV 제리님, 저는 개인 트레이너로 고용하고 싶어요. That's very good. 운동하는 자세를 실시간으로 교정해주고 맞춤형 운동 루틴까지 짜주고 정해진 시간에 운동 안 하면 운동 동기부여 영상 틀어줬으면 좋겠어요. 매일 청소도 좀 시키고 싶고 청소 never 청소 always in there. And lastly 문자 참여 5883님 동네 안전지킴이를 시킬 것 같아요. 로봇이 밤에 순찰하는 거죠. 늦은 시간에도 안심하고 다닐 수 있을 것 같아요. 범죄 예방에도 큰 도움이 될 것 같고요. I think that's a great idea for some dangerous work at very late night. It can be dangerous for someone walking along in the dark street. So yes, I would definitely agree with that. And also there are some other opinions. I think the dangerous works like in hazardous places like construction site and etc. So robot does that for us, for the humans, and that maybe reduce some hazardous incidents maybe. And also there are some ideas about pets. Robots can look after pet for us. If we go business trips or travel, they can play with our pets, dogs and cats. They can feed them and maybe they can change the pads for, toiletry. And please people, that would be a great idea, all right? Please keep those messages coming in. With that, let's move on to Busan Update. And it's time for Busan Update. On August 18th, a special lecture featuring world-renowned garden designer Hwang Ji-hye will be held at the main auditorium of Busan City Hall. 8월 18일 부산시청 대강당에서 세계적인 정원 디자이너 황지혜 작가를 초청한 특별 강연이 열립니다. Hwang Ji-hye is the winner of both the gold medal and the highest award at the Chelsea Flower Show in the UK, one of the world's top 3 horticultural exhibitions, and continues to be active in creating works both in Korea and abroad. In this lecture, she will share messages on her experiences in creating Korean gardens, ecological and environmental crisis, and the future value of art. Starting today, registration is available on a first-come, first-served basis through the integrated reservation system on the Busan City website. Admission is free and on-site registration will be available on the day of the event for any remaining seats. Up next, the Busan International Footwear, Textile and Fashion Exhibition 2025 PFB 패패부산 will be held from October 30th at Exhibition Hall 1 of Baxco in 해운대. 부산국제심발섬유패션전시회 2025 PFB 패패부산이 10월 30일부터 해운대 백스코 제1전시장에서 열립니다. Under the theme The Wisdom of Sensibility, the exhibition will showcase content related to artificial intelligence, digital transformation, and eco-friendliness, creating a space where both industry professionals and the public can experience the future of the industry. The exhibition will be divided into 2 zones, the Style Hall and the Tech Hall. The Style Hall will feature fashion brands, street culture shows, pop-up shows, and a variety of side events. The Tech Hall will present future-oriented fashion industry content utilizing cutting-edge materials, manufacturing, and digital technology. Applications for participating companies will be accepted until September 30th. For more information, visit the Busan Technopark or PFB Busan websites. And that's it for Busan Update.
BEFM's The Interview is waiting for your participation. If you have any interesting stories to tell or unique experiences you'd like to share with our listeners, Please leave a message on our website at www.befm.or.kr. We hope that your lives and experiences can be an inspiration for our listeners.
From the heart of Busan to the pulse of the world, global city, local voices, this is Busan Worldwide.
And it's time for the Correspondent Report. Let's go over to Fukuoka, Japan for the latest updates. We're joined by our correspondent 김지숙. Hello. 오늘은 일본 소식 들어보겠습니다. 일본 김지숙 통신원 안녕하십니까?
네, 안녕하십니까? 일본 현지 통신원 김지숙입니다.
안녕하세요. So
네,
our
안녕하세요.
first story, Japan's total population is on the decline. Please tell us more. 첫 번째 소식입니다. 일본의 총 인구가 줄고 있다고 들었는데요. 자세한 소식 전해주시죠.
네, 일본 총무성의 발표에 따르면 올해 1월 1일 현재 주민 기본 대장 이 제도는 각 지자체가 관리하는 일종의 주민등록 제도인데요. 이 주민기본 대장에 등록한 외국인을 포함한 일본의 총 인구가 1억 2,433만 690명으로 작년 같은 시기에 비해 55만 4,485명 감소했습니다. 일본에는 47개 광역자치단체가 있는데요. 이 중 전년에 비해서 인구가 늘어난 곳은 도쿄도와 치바현 두 곳뿐이었고 나머지 45개 지역의 인구는 감소했습니다.
Yes, according to Japan's Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, as of January 1st this year, the total population registered in the basic resident register, which includes foreign residents, was 124,330,690, down 554,485 from the same time last year. Japan has 47 prefectures, but only 2, Tokyo and Chiba, so a population increase compared to last year, while the remaining 45 prefectures experienced a decline. So, you mentioned that Japan's total population, including foreigners, has decreased. Has the number of Japanese citizens also declined? 외국인을 포함한 일본의 총 인구가 감소했다고 하셨는데 외국인을 제외한 일본인 인구도 줄었나요?
네. 외국인을 제외한 일본인의 인구는 1억 2,065만 3천여 명으로 지난해 같은 시기와 비교해서 약 90만 8,600명, 비율로는 0.75%가 줄었습니다. 일본 내 인구는 2009년 1억 2,700만여 명을 정점으로 16년 연속 감소 추세를 보이고 있는데요. 조사를 시작한 1968년 이후 1년간 인구 감소가 90만 명을 넘은 것은 이번이 처음이었습니다.
So, excluding foreign residents, Japan's population stood at about 120,653,000, a decrease of around 908,600 people, or 0.75% compared to last year. Japan's population peaked at around 127 million in 2009 and has been declining for 16 consecutive years. This is the first time since records began in 1968 that the annual population drop has exceeded 900,000. With that, let's jump into our second story of the day. Our second story, with continued low rainfall, Yamagata Prefecture in Japan has held its first rainmaking ritual in about 80 years. Please tell us more. 두 번째 소식입니다. 강우량이 적은 날이 이어지는 가운데 일본 야마가타현에서 약 80년 만에 기우제가 열렸다고 들었습니다. 자세한 소식 전해주시죠.
네, 폭염이 계속되면서 농작물에 미치는 영향이 우려되는 가운데요. 쌀 생산량이 많은 야마가타현 사카타시의 타마노이케 신사에서 이번 달 2일 기우제가 열렸습니다. 타마노이케 신사에는 비를 내리는 신이 있는 것으로 전해지고 있는데요. 신사 측에 따르면 이번 기우제는 가뭄이 심했던 1943년 이래 82년 만에 개최되는 것이라고 합니다.
Well, with the ongoing heat wave raising concerns about crop damage, Tamanoike Shrine in Sakata City, Yamagata Prefecture, known for its high rice production, held a rainmaking ritual on August 2nd. The shrine is said to be home to a deity that brings rain, and according to shrine officials, this was the first such ritual in 82 years since a severe drought in 1943. So, is the drought in the area so severe that they are resorting to a rainmaking ritual? 그만큼 현지 가뭄이 심각한 상황입니까?
네, 야마가타 지방 기상대에 따르면 지난 7월 사카타시의 강수량은 3mm로 매년 7월 평균 강수량인 218.7mm에 약 1%에 불과했습니다. 이번 기후제는 지푸라기라도 잡고 싶은 심정으로 개최된 것으로요. 현지 농작물 생산조합과 자치회 회원 그리고 지역 주민 등 30명 이상이 모인 가운데 실시된 것으로 알려졌습니다.
Yes, according to the Yamagata Local Meteorological Observatory, Sakata City recorded just 3 millimeters of rainfall this July, about 1% of the average 218.7 millimeters for the month. The ritual was held as a desperate measure and was attended by more than 30 people, including members of local agricultural cooperatives, community associations, and residents. With that, let's move on to our final topic of the day. Our third story. Tsushima Island in Nagasaki Prefecture has hosted a parade reenacting the Joseon 통신사 envoy procession. Please tell us more. 세 번째 소식입니다. 나가사키현 대마도에서 조선 통신사 행렬을 재현한 퍼레이드가 열렸다고 들었습니다. 자세한 소식 전해주시죠.
네, 조선통신사는 에도시대 대마도 등을 경유해서 조선에서 일본으로 파견된 공식 외교 사절단으로 대마도에서는 일본과 한국의 우호도모를 위해 40여 년 전부터 조선통신사 행렬을 재현한 퍼레이드가 열리고 있는데요. 올해는 이번 달 3일에 개최되었습니다.
The 조선통신사 were official diplomatic missions sent from Korea to Japan via Tsushima during the Edo period. For more than 40 years, Tsushima has hosted parades reenacting the procession to promote friendship between Korea and Japan, and this year's event took place on August 3rd. Since Korea and Japan jointly registered the Joseon 통신사 archives as a UNESCO Memory of the World in 2017, interest has been growing. So what happened at this year's event? 2017년 한국과 일본이 공동으로 조선 통신사 기록물을 유네스코 세계 기록유산으로 등재하면서 관심이 높아지고 있는데요. 이날 행사 내용이 궁금합니다.
네, 일본 공영방송 NHK 보도에 따르면 이날은 일본과 한국에서 약 230명이 퍼레이드에 참가해 대마도시 이즈하라정 중심부를 약 1km에 걸쳐 대열을 지어 천천히 걸었는데요. 참가한 사람들은 화려한 한국의 전통 의상을 입었으며 퍼레이드 도중에는 꽹과리를 치면서 춤을 추기도 했습니다. 그리고 퍼레이드 마지막에는 에도 막부와 조선 왕조가 국서를 교환했던 장면을 재현해서 한일 참가자가 메시지를 교환했습니다.
Yes, according to NHK, about 230 participants from Japan and Korea joined the parade, marching roughly 1 kilometer through the center of Isuhara town on Tsushima. Many wore colorful, traditional Korean attire, while others played gongs and danced along the route. The parade concluded with a reenactment of the historical exchange of state letters between the Edo shogunate and the Joseon dynasty, during which Japanese and Korean participants exchanged messages. Well, thank you for bringing us all the latest from Japan. 김지숙 통신원 오늘 소식 전해주셔서 감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다. 지금까지 일본 후쿠오카에서 김지숙 통신원이었습니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
And that's going to do it for Correspondent Report. Before we wrap up today's show, so thanks to everyone who joined in on topics. Today's test topic, what's the very first thing you'd want an AI robot to do for you? We've got so many fun and interesting answers. So we've got some of it here. YouTube ID 진리님 saying, 저도 저를 운동시키고 공부시키고 더욱 발전시켜주는 로봇이 필요해요. 생활심부름 로봇은 기본이고요. 맞습니다. That's same as me working out and study as well. So and rest of it was 병원에서 의사 보조나 간호사 보조 역할을 맡겼으면 좋겠어요. 정교한 작업이 필요한 수술이나 환자 이송 같은 일을 도와주면 의료진 부담도 줄고 더 안전할 것 같습니다. 네, I completely agree with that. And that's it for today's show. It was my very first day hosting Busan Worldwide, and I have to admit I was a little nervous, maybe a lot, but thanks to all of your encouragement, I was able to wrap it up on a very high note, and I truly appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to spending the rest of the week with you all. And well, listeners, this is our final song for the day. This is On the Radio by Regina Spektor.
Your bridge to the world. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
일상에서 문화를 만끽하는 15분 문화도시 부산. 글로벌 문화예술이 펼쳐지는 해양도시 부산. 다양한 문화예술, 공연과 축제가 펼쳐지는 부산에서 시민과 예술이 함께하는 특별한 동행이 시작됩니다.
부산문화재단 대표이사 오재환입니다. 다시 태어나도 살고 싶은 행복한 문화도시 부산을 위해 오늘 하루 문화예술의 멋진 항해사가 되어 보시길 바랍니다.
이 캠페인은 글로벌 문화도시 부산을 창조하는 비컬처 플랫폼 부산문화재단이 함께합니다.
혹시 지금 운전 중이신가요? 어린이 교통사고 피해자 수는 지난 3년 평균 약 9만 명. 특히 어린이 보호구역 안전기준이 강화된 이후에도 어린이 보호구역 내 사고는 지속적으로 발생하고 있습니다. 스쿨존에서는 반드시 시속 30km 이하 서행, 스쿨존 내 불법 주정차 금지, 차량 출발 전 앞뒤 좌우 살피는